The Digian Goodwill has been turning up a lot of good stuff lately. Here's another ceiling fan. This looks like it at one point would have been a tag sale item. It's got a price in there of $10. They had it listed for $9.99. Nobody else bid, so that's what I got it for. And the shipping was fairly inexpensive. I don't think it was more than $20. Originally I thought this was a Hunter Sea Air, so I bid on it because that was the model I wanted. And then I was looking at it more later on, a little bit closer, and it appeared to not quite be the Sea Air. So I sent some photographs to Todd, as he's really into these old Hunter fans from this era, and I asked him what it was, and he told me what it was, but then I forgot. So, but it's not a Sea Air in short, it's something else. The box appears to have all hardware in box, and it is a remote control fan that includes the remote, so that's probably the most important and difficult to replace component, so that's good. Like most of the fans I bought from Digian Goodwill, it was packed pretty well. The irons appear to be in good shape, and I don't think that they're really bent at all. They look good. No paint loss. The blades are all detached from the irons, so there should have been no problems. And it looks like we do have most, if not all, of the hardware. I see a bunch of blade screws, a bunch of iron screws, another iron here in good shape. And we've got the motor itself, which, and you can see why I thought it was a Sea Air. It looks pretty much identical. And then it has these rings around the outside, which is kind of interesting. Get everything out of the box here, and I'll take a closer look at the fan itself. Two more irons, which are in good shape, and none of them look bent at all, so that's good. There's the light, which is really kind of unique. And lastly, we have the blades, which are a high gloss finish, which is kind of unusual. At least for Hunter anyways. I don't think too many of their fans were high gloss. Are they MDF or plastic? I guess they're MDF. And they're in pretty good shape too. Yeah, not bad at all. This has arrived in really pleasing condition. And it does in fact look to be complete. The light's kind of an interesting fixture here. It's very heavy. It's got the electronics control mechanism in there. And then of course it would sit on there like that, like that. So this is one of the more modern styled fans from the 90s. Let's see if we have a date code on here. These usually do. Here's the informations. It is the model number 25546, and it's from 1993. Bearings are a little rough. I'll probably have to replace them. Well, anyway, so this is one of the more modern styled fans that Hunter came out with in the 90s. And while I have always preferred a traditional style fan, some of these designs were intriguing because they were pretty original and unique. You know, nowadays if you look at a ceiling fans for sale, half of them look the same. But at the time this was on the market, you really wouldn't find too many other ones like this. I'm not certain, but I suspect that this was probably a shot at Casablanca's Spirit of Saturn fan. I'm not certain, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. So even though it has a more modern styling, it's still generally appealing. It's not like anything crazy or weird looking. And of course it was very good quality. I think these are probably some of the best fans of the era. Very powerful, very reliable, and very quiet, which I like. Well, this is what it would have looked like. The blades on it. It's a pretty cool fan, actually. I'm usually not one for white fans, nor for more modern styles, but there's something about this one that's kind of neat. So, and having the remote control with it too is good. And it looks like it actually works. Well, it appears to work. I don't know if it actually does or not. Probably should take the batteries out regardless. This is the Rayovac Alkaline Maximum battery. I'll go ahead and take that out just to prevent any damage from leaking. So this is electronics controls that are approaching 30 years old, and it appears to still be in working order. How much longer they're going to work for, I don't know, because eventually the capacitors are going to start to have problems, but probably still works for now. So anyways, that is it for this video. Just wanted to show the unboxing of this pretty cool fan. Just like the Passport 2 I got a few days ago, we'll have to do some servicing on this one, change out the bearings, add a down rod. Other than that, it looks like it's pretty much ready to use.